Northwest, Kim Kardashian's daughter, gets major backlash, and so does Kim and Kanye. We got to talk about this. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. We're just spilling the tea. We're keeping each other company, honey. So if you are looking for a safe community that feels like we're at a slumber party here in my very sparkly closet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, honey. Listen, happy Saturday to you. I am so grateful to be spending my Saturday with you. So let's just jump into it. Listen, Northwest is a 12-year-old storm, and I call her a storm because she's going to take the world by storm, okay? The industry is not going to know what hit them when Hurricane Northwest comes through. So Northwest is 12 years old, but she has caused so much, so much commotion in these 12 young years of her. She has the personality of her father, and she has the daring fashion, open relationship with fashion like her mother. I don't know what I just said. But, she's definitely getting the best of both worlds there. And she was spotted going to a concert with her two friends dressed like this with fake piercings and fake face tattoos, okay? And this has caused quite the stir. So let's talk about it. When I first saw this, I definitely reacted like, oh, girl, what happened? Right? Like, I was like, oh, girl, does Kim know about this? I could just picture Kris Jenner saying, this is a case for the FBI. I was shocked. I'm not going to lie. I was shocked. But then it, came about that it was fake. So I was like, okay, girl. There's a lot of people saying really bad things about Northwest. And of course, there's, this gets, back to her parents saying like, why are they letting her do this? She has too much freedom. She has too much access to money to do these things. Who is she following? Who is she, who are her, idols that she maybe doesn't need to be following at such a young age? She does TikToks where she's lip syncing things that have bad words at 12 years old. So I want to talk about this because I feel like I maybe have a weird, I don't know, maybe it's kind of out there. But here's the thing. Kids nowadays are not kids of when we were kids, right? They're very different kids nowadays. They have all the access to all of the internet, right? I mean, the iPad, the iPhone, Google, I mean, it's social media, it's giving you access to the world. So maybe when we were younger, yeah, I mean, all those things were around, but not to this capacity, right? Like now there's, screen time and there's this and there's that. Listen, personally, I feel like some of the fashion choices that Northwest has done, has been very mature for her age. Some of them, yes, in my opinion. I'm more of a kind of just like old school of like kids should be kids, right? At the same time, I'm going to say, who is it hurting? Like, I look at it and I'm like, I think kids should be kids. I don't think kids should have so much access to the internet. I don't think kids should have so much access to social media. I don't, especially 12, 13, 14, I think that we should try to save our child's innocence for as long as possible. The fantasy world, the make-believe of it all, the play of it all, right? The magic of being a kid with internet, social media is just, you are growing at a lightning speed, and it's sad. And because these years you're never going to get back, right? But at the same breath, I'm like, well, this is what kids do nowadays. These are what kids look up to. This is it. I mean, North has a very different way of being. She's very unique, I will say. We see other kids at her age who still manage to, look like kids, if you will. But at the end of the day, you take off those piercings, you take off the tattoos. which are all fake. And it's a little 12-year-old girl who is finding herself and who also has Kim Kardashian and Kanye West as her parents and has had a camera in her face since she was literally born. So she is not going to be your typical 12-year-old. And that's okay. I think as long as Kim educates her on good morals, on good manners, on respecting your elders and being good at school, then if she on the weekends wants to put fake tattoos and fake piercings, I don't see anything wrong with it. If you are an A student, if you treat others with respect, if you value and are grateful for all of your blessings, you don't take for granted hard work, you know what hard work looks like, and you are respectful of the house rules and your room, I just feel like let kids, give them prizes. You know what I mean? Like, if that's how she wants to express herself on a Saturday night to go to a concert with her friends, then fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. If she is showing up and she's doing what she's supposed to do at 12 years old, then I say do it. But personally, I don't have children yet, but I would love to save their innocence as long as possible, protect them from the outside world for as long as possible, because at some point they're gonna be pushed out there, they're gonna have to see it, it's gonna hit them like a tsunami, and it just is what it is. So just kind of, in my opinion, kind of just grasp onto these moments of being a kid, enjoy them, live a little, be happy, and then grow up. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. You guys, last night my husband and I threw a little Halloween party. So I did film a little sneak peek for you, and the full video will be on my members only. You can find the link in the description. And yeah, it was so much fun. We carved pumpkins. Everyone brought really funny, spooky appetizers. We played charades. Like, it was so much fun. So here's a little sneak peek of it. I love you all so much, and let me know what you guys think of Northwest in the comments below. Mwah. Bye. So my hubby and I decided to have a pajama party where we have some pumpkin carving, we have some nice little wine. This is what the house smelled like, pumpkin roll. We also have, of course, some games, and wanted to show you guys a little bit of the decoration. So let's start with the food. Okay, so in the oven, we had some barbecue chicken wings that my husband made. Also, he made this. These are cinnamon rolls, but he carved it to be like, flesh meat or something, spooky. It's Halloween. And then I did this cake, which I did on live with you guys. You guys saw. This is how it turned out. Everybody loved it, by the way. I did film a lot of our night, so take a look at the members only if you wanted a more, complete full video of our night and meet some of my friends. These are some of the decorations that we had. That's me. I did wear a little bit of a costume. And it was just so much fun. This was our couch. We had some Halloween pillows, and it was just honestly so much fun. I did put some candy out, like candy corn and some Danish licorice that people love. These 2 magazines, and of course we have to watch old amazing movies like Halloween Town. So yeah, it was honestly so nice and cozy. Everyone had such a great time. I actually started carving a pumpkin, as you guys can see here. My friend Gabriel and I, you know what, he did most of it, but you guys will see it a little bit later. But he was carving the Hocus Pocus one, so it was really cool. Yeah, just it was amazing. So that's it. So I'll be posting the full vlog on my members only. So if you guys wanted to check that out, it should be live in the morning. So yeah, take a look at that. And the link is in the description. But I had such a great time. So I'll see you guys there. Hope you enjoyed it.